Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Svetlana. I'm an international yoga teacher and founder of Yuna Yoga. Today's practice is all about back strengthening, posture improvement, and a little bit of core workout too. It might challenge you, but remember to enjoy the process. Let's get started. Your self-healing journey starts here. Join today. Today we're gonna start in a simple child pose, Balasana. Come on all fours. Open your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touching, direct your buttocks towards your heels, and rest your forehead on the floor. Bend your elbows, create a beautiful diamond shape with your arms. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Slow inhale. Relax your shoulders with your exhale. Let go of heaviness. And take a pause before the practice starts. Slowly straighten both of your arms, press your palms down, and come on all fours, tabletop position. Wrists are in line with your shoulders, knees or hips width apart. On your inhale, gaze up, lower your belly down, and maybe even start moving a little bit back and forth, slowly giving yourself a nice stretch. When you exhale, round your back, look between your thighs, push yourself away from the floor, and again maybe move back and forth a few times. Feel a nice stretch from upper back to your lower back. Inhale, belly sinking down, gaze up. With your next exhale, again come to a beautiful cat pose. Move away from the floor, round your upper back, your lower back. If you feel like it, move 1 or 2 times back and forth. Final round, inhale, lower back is sinking down, sternum is moving forward, gaze up. Exhale, rounding back the entire spine 1 more time. Coming back to neutral position. Now walk forward with both of your hands. Lower your forehead on the floor, coming into a puppy pose. Ensure that you're not moving way too far. Your knees are still in line with your hip joints. Option 2, you can bring your chin on the ground. See what feels good. On your next inhale, use your elbows as a support. Shift yourself forward, belly on your mat. Align your hands with your chest. Inhale, lift your chest slightly higher. Now lift your hands off the floor just an inch. Active cobra, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now lower down, push yourself back to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't worry that your knees are bent and your heels are not touching the ground. I want you to focus on your spine lengthening today. So push the crown of your head away from your mat. Bend your knees more if required. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, step through right foot between your hands, high lunge. Inhale, hands all the way up. Interlace your fingers, direct them to the sky. Open your chest, direct your armpits towards the back wall. Gaze up. A beautiful bend from lower back all the way to your upper back. Ensure that your neck is not tensed. Exhale, lower your hands behind your lower back, interlace your fingers one more time. Deepen the stretch. Keep your front knee 90 degrees. Continue gazing up, your back leg is engaged. With your next exhale, lower halfway down with your torso, humble warrior. Good. Now with control, place your left hand on the floor. Open your right arm to the side and up. Chest is open to the side. Your back leg is still working hard. Now let's move with that right arm. With exhale, lower it down. Let's do a few more times. Inhale, open chest. Lower it down. Try to move with your breath. Exhale. Lift one more time. Beautifully done. Now with control, right arm is up and step back into a side plank. Ensure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Push yourself higher, don't sink down. Now back to your plank position. With or without knees on the ground, lower yourself all the way down. Easy cobra moves. Inhale, shoulder blades together, lift your chest up. Release your breath, lower down. Two more, breathe in, chest is moving up. Strong back, lower down. Final round, move not only with your arms, but also use your spinal muscles. Now push yourself back to tabletop. With exhale, downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Take a slow, deep breath in downward dog. Enjoy the pause, just for a few moments. On your next inhale, left foot is going to the sky. Step through. High lunge on the opposite side. Your front knee is 90 degrees. Back leg is fully engaged and working. Interlace your fingers. Direct your gaze up. Open your chest. Nicely done. Now lower both of your hands down behind your lower back. Interlock your fingers. Stretch yourself a little bit more. And with your exhale, lower into humble warrior, torso down. Good. Try not to lean on your front knee, rather be on the inner side of your left thigh. Now lower your right hand on the floor, left arm is up. Let's continue moving. Lower left arm down. Breathe in, open your chest. Breathing out, lowering back down. Do a few more times on your own. Moving not only with your arm, but also your shoulder, your chest. Good. Left hand is going up to the sky. Step back into a side plank, this time on the right side. Don't sink down, push yourself slightly higher. Well done. Back to a plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower yourself down to the ground. Bring your hands together, interlock your fingers behind your back. On your next inhale, lift your chest and your legs off the floor. Continue looking in front of you, lengthen your neck. Use the strength of your buttocks to lift your legs slightly higher. Use the strength of your back to hold the posture. Just a little bit more. And lower down. Well done. Hands in line with your chest. Let's move in cobra. Inhale up. Lowering down. Maybe even pause for 1 or 2 seconds there to feel your back muscles. Lift yourself slightly higher. Good. Coming back down. Now push yourself back to tabletop. And downward facing dog when you exhale. Bend your knees, lengthen your spine. The crown of your head is still pushing away from the floor. Hands are firmly pressing down. Now look forward, right foot to your left wrist, left to the opposite side, coming into a seated position. Extend both of your legs. Ensure that you are sitting on your seated bones. Place your hands in line with your shoulders. Press them down into the ground or maybe blocks. Lengthen your spine. Push your sternum slightly higher. Find that lengthening from your lower back all the way up to the crown of your head. Flex both of your feet, direct your heels down. Dandasana. It is quite challenging if you activate your entire body. Roll your shoulders down and back. And relax. Well done. Now, with control, one more time, we're gonna do a forward fold. So first, lengthen your spine, direct your arms up to the sky, and go with the forward fold, but push from your pelvis, not from your upper back. Come into like 30 or 45 degrees. Imagine that you're holding a block between your hands. So find those active lines from the fingers all the way down to your shoulders and then to your lower back. Good, lower down, well done. Now bend your right knee, place your right foot on the floor. On your inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, bring it behind your lower back. Place your right elbow on the inner side of your right knee. Inhale, sit tall and go for a twist when you exhale. Option 2, create a beautiful bind with your fingers or maybe your hands, grab your wrist. Inhale again, sitting tall. Exhale, look at your left shoulder. Ensure that you are sitting on both buttocks. Your sitting bones are firmly pressing down. Your left foot is engaged. With your next exhale, coming back down. Let's do the same on the opposite side. On your inhale, right arm is going up, landed behind, and either option 1 or 2. Create a beautiful bind, sitting tall, and look back. Continue pushing with your left knee towards the midline so that you can twist deeper. Your right foot is engaged. Look at your right shoulder. Take one more inhale. And with your next exhale, come back into a neutral position. Now crisscross your legs, hands in front, step back into plank, and lower yourself all the way down. Well done. Let's come to Cobra or Upward Facing Dog as an option. Open your chest, gaze up. Maybe lift your thighs off the floor just for a bit. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Now lower your knees on the ground, walk forward with your hands, lower your chin on the floor, chest maybe resting on your mat. Go for a nice deep stretch in your upper back and your lower back. Ensure not to push way too much forward with your torso. Beautiful. On your next inhale, use your elbows as a support. Come into Cobra pose. Now, place your left elbow in front of you, bend your right knee, place your right hand on your right foot, and start twisting your right shoulder. So you start using your hand here. first direct it to the side and then slowly shift to the front. So your right hand fingers are in line with your right toes. Direct your right heel towards the floor. It's okay if it's not touching, that's totally fine. You are stretching your shoulder here and giving a nice stretch to your lower back and your hip. Use your left elbow as a support. Let go of your right foot, and let's do the same on the opposite side. So place your hand first, fingers looking to the side, and then slight twist to the front. And if it doesn't feel comfortable positioning your hand with fingers facing the front, continue doing to the side. As long as you're opening the shoulder, you're doing just fine. Wherever you are, slowly come back. Place your hands in line with your chest, push back to tabletop, and come to a child pose. Lower yourself down to the ground. I invite you to close your eyes and take a pause. Bring your attention to your breath. Slow inhale. Observe how you exhale. Relaxing your arms, your shoulders, your lower back. Slowly lift yourself up. And now I invite you to come on the back position. I prefer to come from the side. Keep your knees bent, draw them towards your chest. Maybe give yourself a hug. Good. Now we have a final touch with the core workout. Keep your knees 90 degrees, feet are elevated. Arms can be lifted up, or maybe bend your elbows and bring them in front of you. And when you exhale, start moving your feet down. See what works for you with your arms and what pressure you want to apply on your core. And we're going to do like 10 to 15 times on each side. Remember to lower down your foot on your exhale. I am not doing the count with you, so do as much as you can. Try not to give up way too soon. We're gonna do just a few more rounds on each side. Feel how your core is working. You can always bring your arms all the way up. Maybe challenge yourself a little bit more. Good. And if you feel way too much pressure, then start exhaling with your mouth. Good. Well done. Now keep your feet on the ground, hips width apart. Lift your buttocks off the floor. Interlace your fingers. And come into a bridge pose. Maybe even rotate your shoulders inside. Squeeze your shoulder blades higher. Press down into your big toes so you can lift a little bit higher from your lower back. Good. And when you exhale, bring yourself all the way down, draw your knees to your chest. Maybe rock yourself side to side. Now place your right foot across your left knee, coming into reclined pigeon, one of my favorites. Flex your right foot, push your right knee away from you. Ensure that your shoulders are fully resting on the ground. And slowly bring that left thigh towards your chest. Give yourself a nice stretch. When you breathe out, imagine how lower back is widening on the mat. With each exhale, inviting relaxation into your body. Good. Gently let go. And let's do the same on the opposite side. The left foot is placed across your right knee. Interlace your fingers under. Bring that right thigh towards yourself and enjoy the nice sensation on the back side of your left thigh. Slow inhale. Release your breath. Exhale. Gently let go of the grip. Now catch your big toes and come into a final happy baby pose. Direct your knees towards the ground. Close your eyes. Enjoy a nice stretch in your thighs. Full relaxation in your back. Beautifully done. Slowly let go of your big toes and extend both of your legs forward, coming into a full Savasana. Open your arms, palms facing the sky. Ensure that you are 100% comfortable in your position. Shoulders are resting on the ground. Take a slow, deep breath. Exhale, invite relaxation into your body. Give yourself to gravity. Let the gravity do the job. Slowly move your toes, your fingers, your neck side to side. Gently roll yourself on this side and come into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. As a token of appreciation, help me to reach out to a larger audience by clicking those subscribe and like buttons. Leave a comment. I would love to know how you're feeling. And if you wish to enhance your practice, then I highly recommend to check my live sessions and my online courses. Until the next time, stay blessed, stay inspired. Namaste. Your self-healing journey starts here.